Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Tower of Fantasy. So we all have seen the new update notice for Tower of Fantasy regarding newer characters, rerun banner for Nemesis, and as we can see, there's a lot of banner coming out, and no way do free-to-play players have enough currency to even summon depending on if you skip on Lin, there's no way free-to-play players will be able to summon for any of the banners. And to be honest, I will tell you guys right now, don't summon for any of these free characters that are coming out very soon. I will explain later on in the video, but a quick disclaimer, I would absolutely recommend you guys skipping all three of the characters and save it for future characters in the game so that you guys can get multiple duplicates, or if not, just one copy of the future characters that should be releasing. Now obviously I have to say this every single time because people don't realize, but if you like a specific character for the design, the animation, and you know for a fact that you would just want one copy of this character, you just want to summon for this character so that you can enjoy your time in the game, then absolutely do that. I'm not going to tell you what not to do. If you know that this character is going to make you enjoy the game, then summon for that character regardless of whether future characters are broken or not. If you like this character, summon for the character. However, if you're free to play and light spenders and you are tempted to top up in this game just so that you can summon for the latest characters coming out to improve your damage in your team, I highly recommend you guys not to do that because it's not going to worth it in the long run. Now physical teams, I do understand why you guys want to summon because Lyra is there, and honestly I think the only people that should be summoning in this banner or within the free banners coming out, 3 to 4 banners coming out very soon, is the physical team, because you need that Lyra. And if you guys are a physical team and you've been saving appropriately, you've only summoned for Lin and you're now going to summon for Lyra, then I think that is good. You can summon for Lyra and she will definitely be very useful. However, for Tai Long as well as Annabelle, I absolutely would recommend you guys skipping. Now I do know once again the Volts team are looking for Shatter character or looking for additional Volts character to use. Now depending on the balancing done to Tai Long, you might want to summon or you might want to skip. Now the Volts team is basically just missing a Shatter character. Tai Long will definitely increase your damage if you're having multiple stars, but I feel like right now with the Volts team people are running is Crow, Samir and Nemesis, and to be honest that team is actually good. Or you're probably using Lin as well. That team is already pretty decent. The only thing you guys are lacking is your Shatter character. Now if Tai Long does decide, or if the devs decide to change the values for Tai Long regarding his Shatter value and his charge value, and then make him into a Shatter character, then I understand why free-to-play players and why Volts team will want to spend money just so they can get multiple copies for Tai Long. However, once again, because we know this pacing in the global version is moving extremely fast, the speed has just been increased by a lot now, because 3 simultaneous banners running at the same time is the first time it's ever happened so far, and we can already assume that within 2 to 3 months we're gonna pretty much catch up to the CN. Yes, literally, we're gonna catch up with the latest character in the CN server. So from that we can actually infer that the next character for Volts team is gonna be it's gonna be Fenrir. Now Fenrir was the newly released character in the CN server, and like I said, if we are moving in this current pace, we should be able to reach Fenrir within 2 to 3 months, and Fenrir will be your designated Shatter character for the Volts team. So if you Volts players are willing to save just a couple more or not spend a couple more and just wait patiently for 1 month, you will be able to get Fenrir, which in my opinion will probably be better to get regarding in the global server compared to having Tai Long. Once again, if Tai Long still has that Shatter value not to being the best, then you can easily skip on him if your Volts team. I think his damage will definitely help your Volts team. However, it's probably going to be like a 10 to 20% or 10 to 15% increase in damage overall. And obviously if you have your Crow, so if you guys are Volts team, you probably have a 6-star Crow. I've seen Volts team, I know what type of method they're running. They probably have a 6-star Crow, they have a Samir, and they have a Lin as well. That Crow will be dealing more damage than a 1-star Tai Long probably, and a 0-star Tai Long. So if you guys are just going there just so you can get 1 to 2 copies of Tai Long, I promise you guys your money won't be spent well. Honestly, I don't think it will be spent well. Obviously this is just notion based on, I don't think they're going to change the value regarding its Shatter value. I think it's still going to be a charge character, and I don't think it's going to benefit too much. And with also face with Lyra, like I said, if you're a physical team, I totally understand why you guys want to summon. I do think it's good to summon if you're a physical team, but I don't think many people are actually running physical team, because I still think a lot of free-to-play players are probably running either Frost or Fire team. Physical team is just not one team. It's not a team I feel like physical what's called light spenders or free-to-play players are trying to use, except if you guys already know that as a free-to-play player you guys will be dealing so little damage that you might as well just start running a support build. Then Lyra absolutely will help you being a support character. So Lyra, Nemesis, and Lyn, that would be, it's Lyra, Nemesis, and another healing type character. I think maybe Lyn will work well in that team. So if you guys want to run a support team, then that would be good. You guys can go ahead and summon for Lyra, but I definitely think for Annabelle Italank you can also skip. Now Annabelle absolutely will help you guys increase damage in your fire team. I already know that will be true. However, I still think she is a skippable character. She might increase the damage by 10 to 15%, but I do know from the I think I do know regarding the 2.4 update for CN server for the Tower of Fantasy, we know another fire character is going to be coming out very soon. So like I said, if the global server is going to catch up to the CN server within 2 to 3 months, I think you're better off just saving for those fire characters in the future, because obviously power creep in the CN server is a thing, so the characters will get better. So we are also going to get the better version of that fire character in the future, and I do feel like that character is going to be better for the fire team compared to Annabelle. Annabelle will definitely increase your damage for the fire team right now in the global team, but I definitely still think the amount of increase she does to your team isn't that valuable compared to the amount of money you're going to probably spend just to get Annabelle. So you can pretty much skip on her, in my opinion. Obviously, like I said, if you like any of this character and you know that you will enjoy your time using those characters, then absolutely summon for them. I personally wanted Lyra because I think she's the most fun character in the entire game, but I honestly don't think it's going to be viable for me to summon because I literally have zero physical weapon. I don't have Shiro, I don't have Claudia. The only character I have is Lyn, and I don't want to run Lyn, Lyra, and Nemesis because I already spent in this game. I have myself a 5-star I have myself a 6-star Ruby, so I can be a proper fire character. I also have a Frost team I could use, so I'm mainly in 2 teams at the moment, and physical team is just not on my agenda. And most free-to-play players probably, well, like I said, the physical team is probably better for free-to-play players because you guys could be a proper support in the game. And okay, regarding the third character or third banner coming to global server around the same time, it should also be the Nemesis rerun. Once again, I absolutely would recommend you guys to skip on Nemesis because Fenrir will just be a better character to save for in the future. There's also going to be potentially a lightning character coming out with newer updates in the CN server, and when we catch up to the CN server, the characters we're going to be getting will absolutely be better than the ones we have right now. People will probably say I don't know that for certain, but I do know. I do know. It makes sense that the characters that will be in 3.0 or 2.5 will be better than the characters we've gotten from 2.2 and 2.1. It just makes sense for that. I feel like even if they change the values in terms of the amount of damage they do, the kit itself will be the same moving forward. We've seen that with Lyn, we've seen that with Saki Fua, and we've seen that with Ruby. The only thing they changed was the percentage and the damage they do, but the kits, the unique ability they have will remain the same. And I honestly don't think Annabelle Italank will bring anything too special with those respective teams, even if they increase the damage by a bit. Lyra is the only one I recommend people to summon for with your physical team, and you already been saving for her, so you shouldn't be in too much of deficit between your amount of black crystals and red nucleus you guys have been saving for. Now after that, there's other characters that should be coming out or releasing. So we have Fenrir and Alice. Now like I said, if we're moving at this space, we're going to get Alice within like 1 month now, or yeah, I think 1 month. I think in January we probably will get, no, not January, yeah, probably January, we'll probably get Alice, or we'll get Fenrir, or we'll get Umi. Actually, we get Umi first and then Alice, and then I think it's Fenrir afterwards. But yeah, double banners I don't think should be anyone's surprise moving forward, or shouldn't surprise anyone moving forward. So you never know, they might also run a double banner for Alice and Umi, and then Fenrir will come out very soon. But I do know right now, with the amount of banners releasing, the game definitely needs to compensate with amounts of black crystals. But I will say this right now, don't expect much from Level Infinite. Level Infinite will not give you that much resources, even though in the post it said they will give out many block crystals. Many is subjective. It's not an actual number, so we can take that with a grain of salt and expect absolute garbage from Level Infinite. I will say that. So yeah, I'm just gonna honestly recommend people to just save now. Just save. You are better off just saving for future characters that when we sync up with the CN server, those characters will definitely be better to have in your account. And if you guys have been saving for a while, you should be able to get multiple copies of that character and your damage should be a lot. So once again, this is just a tip for light spenders as well as free-to-play players. Don't be tempted to spend real life money for any of these characters because they really won't upgrade your accounts by too much. They will definitely increase your damage, but it's not too much, and the amount of damage you would use to get those increase is not going to be worth it in my opinion, so you can skip. Just a quick update and guide for you guys. If you guys find this video very useful or enjoyable, definitely click the like button. If you guys disagree or agree, tell me down in the comment section. I will gladly discuss with you guys my opinions further as well. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Trust me guys, just carry on saving. It's been your boy AC Gamer and I'm out.